Oh, it's old.
I hate it.
I old school.
What you got in store for us, eh? What's the fox got for us?
Yeah. Hey, a classic.
Spooky classic.
A very
Christmas
spooky.
special.
How is this Christmas?
I don't
I know, right?
In
Fantastic.
space, no one could hear you Christmas. Have we not done this yet? I suppose we haven't.
No, we
have
haven't.
we? Oh, Jesus.
Oh shit! Really?
I
That's
know.
right. It's AI.
AI.
We're watching AI, everybody. That's
Yay.
Spielberg. Oh,
We're
no,
watching-
hang on.
We're watching
Lines.
forward slash. Whatever that
Yeah.
symbol is backslash.
Watching http://
Dot
type
dash dash.
backslash.
John
How
did
is
her.
this a Christmas film? It's a great, it's a great film, but how is it a Christmas film?
I said it was a treat.
Yeah.
You also said it was a Christmas film, which it isn't. We were saying Prometheus is a Christmas film
Yeah,
because
No,
it's
but
like
I don't want to swap to that one though.
no, not quite.
Please, let's keep this.
Yeah, please.
It's Alan. Wait, what?
There it is. Can't not call this movie Alan.
Or Alice.
Or Alice. Yeah, I've never
Yeah.
heard of Alice before.
Alex.
11th.
Or
Yeah.
AV unit. Yeah.
Oh, good lord. But yeah, one of the reasons I put this in here, I saw a tweet from a friend who said, you know, you watched Aliens. Alien is 40 years old, and nothing in modern horror films or sci-fi film has matched up to the quality of this film whatsoever.
Yes.
And that's very
100%.
fucking true. Fucking true.
There are other good movies which kind of put the formula, like in terms of your slasher movies, the original Halloween absolutely nails the formula for that specific subgenre.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as horror movies go, this is it.
There's
I
fucking
still
models.
I know.
I still
Tony
reserve
Model.
the right to actually like jump at all of the jump scares, but at least Jim's not here, so I'm not going to wake him up.
He's missing a tree, but never mind.
Yes. Oh.
This is a difficult
Goodness
movie to watch
Christ.
as a group because it's really fucking quiet.
It is. And we're
Other than
terribly
a few obvious
loud.
bits, obviously, but
Mm.
oh, it looks so good.
But the thing is, we all
So
know it.
good.
We all know it so well
Still looks
that
great.
it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
It's just nothing has, like I said earlier, just nothing's been made to this level
Yeah.
of detail. It was so new. It was like, no pun intended, but it was Alien. But yeah, just the design of the Xenomorph, you know, it was nothing. Nothing has topped that whatsoever, in my opinion. But yeah,
It just it works on so many levels though. Both having a big bad, but then also being like the fear of like something happening to you. It's very like
The thing
it's
is, I
personal.
I'm so sad I didn't see this until I was in my probably mid-20s.
Mm.
Yeah.
Which was a crying shame.
what does that fit?
I mean, I didn't see all of it till I was in my mid-20s.
I didn't really get into it. I mean, the first Aliens was the first one I saw, and I was about 6 or 7. And it was like me and my brother watched the rental video. When we pressed stop, it was on ITV, and it got to the point of the chest burster,
Nice.
and that scared the shit out of me. Gave me nightmares for weeks. And then after that, I was obsessed. I watched it again, Aliens, and then I watched Alien, and then I was obsessed with Alien 3 afterwards when that came out in '92. So yeah, it kicked off something.
Which was the Joss Whedon one?
That's Resurrection,
Alien
and that
Resurrection.
came out in '97.
Yeah, we don't talk about that one. Nor Josh. Whedon.
I at the time, and it's still for nostalgia's sake, as a guilty pleasure, as a bad movie, I still like Alien Resurrection. I watch it as a bad movie. Sigourney Weaver's still great in it. It's really weird to look at it and think about this is prototype Firefly. Like watch it again, and it's like
it's true. You say that, yeah.
Prototype because it's Joss Whedon. These are prototype Firefly characters plus Sigourney Weaver and an alien. What's up with that? It's really weird to look at it now. And it had a bit of flashiness to it, which my teenage self was like, yeah, whoa, he's got guns coming out of his hands. Whoa, yeah, it's cool.
He's so badass, Ron
Aliens. It also quite nicely toes the line of that whole, what's the trope called? Like conservation of ninjutsu, right? Where if you've got one of the thing, it's a fucking monster and there's no way you're killing it. If there's 100 of the things, they die like anything. They die immediately. And in Resurrection, there is loads of them and they do die a lot, but also they're constantly a threat.
Yeah.
What
about sugar puffs, mate?
They got a lot of cereal on there. They are well stocked.
Here's the real question. Where do they get the milk from?
Space cows.
Yeah.
All the cats.
Just a fork. Just a little fork for you over their continental breakfast.
The
There's the cat. Yeah, I was just about to say the cat.
They milked the cat. Jonesy, come here, Jonesy. The real horror of Alien.
So I think that was the thing we never fully nailed down with the Alien universe. Is like how long did it take to get from A to B, especially in this vessel?
Yeah,
there's no anything implied they're using faster than light technology. It's just tugging along.
Big time. They're in it for the long haul, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's like nearly sublight. Sorry, it's like nearly faster than light, but not quite.
It's running on diesel.
It kind of is.
Yeah.
On the other hand, so in Aliens, she's spoiler alert, by the way. So Ripley's frozen. She's in stasis for like
54 years. 54
I thought it was like 80. No, 64. No, you're right. It's something. 50. Okay, either way, it's like, let's say it's at least 64, right?
No.
And they say
it's 50.
Whatever. Well, whatever date they say, don't they say like she's been in stasis for like the longest time ever? Like no one's ever been in stasis for that long, or so however long it takes them to fly through the cosmos, it's less than 50, 60 years, however long she is as a rule.
Yeah. Okay.
So we know that much, but that's not to discount the fact this might be like a 10-year round trip or something.
Possibly, yeah, because Prometheus, mentioned it was like they travelled for a year to get to their destination.
Oh right, okay, that's interesting.
Think so.
I need some kind of faster than light travel to do that. I love how on the DVDs and above, like how crisp the fucking MS-DOS always looks.
Yeah,
like I remember when you were saying before about like going on the VHS or on ITV at night, you're just like, the fuck does that say?
Yeah. But that's the thing. I mean, it kind of. I don't know about today. I mean, I don't know whether HD or 4K ruins the magic of how we watched it. Back then, really, because it's. I don't know what I could say out of this, really, because it's great to see this extra bit of detail you've never seen before.
Yeah.
But I suppose in a way it kind of ruins the old nostalgia of watching it on the TV.
Yeah, there is a bit. I think it was a very smart move when CA did Alien Isolation, for them to have done the whole thing where they got like old VHSs and they recorded the static and they used that as a filter over like basically everything.
Yes.
Over like the loading screens and the CGI elements, the UI, all that shit. They just made it look like one big long videotape, which I think was perfect because although it ties into the nostalgia side.
Yeah, definitely.
For what it's worth, I think especially with this movie and probably Aliens, like the quality of the models and everything is so high that they get like Star Wars. The quality that is so high they get away with it. They will. They does scale up effectively, and they have still got the old footage.
Was this Weta who did the models for this? Or
no, it can't be.
Weta wasn't about then.
Wasn't around then, was it?
Weta was right.
Weta was early 80s, I think they came out when they did probably Bad Touch, because that's how it all started. No, not Bad Touch. Sorry, Bad Taste, is it? Oh,
Bad Taste. Bad Taste. Yeah, Bad Touch.
Bad Touch.
Yeah,
that was a rejected Michael Jackson video.
Yeah. Oh shit! Well, now I'm wondering who did do that. Who did do the effects of this? It was the UK studio, wasn't it? Most of this was filmed in Pinewood Studios.
I'm sure it's the same people who did Red Dwarf in a way, I bet.
Oh shit! It was done in Pinewood.
It was in Pinewood, yeah.
Oh wow!
British made, love.
It is British made, yeah. Weirdly. I mean, that does explain why John Hurt and Ian Holm were in it, right? Like we need posh actors. Yep, we're drowning in them.
Got lots of posh people.
Let's just round the corner to the West End and pick a couple up after their theatre productions.
Yeah.
Ian McKellen available or?
Is Sir Patrick Stewart here? that's what I like about these sort of films from this time. There's never been too much of effects in a way. If you look back in this and compare it to today's films, it's like this is so tamed.
Yeah, it's understated. That's what makes it good. Yeah.
And
I mean, there are ways to do modern movies where you're going to use all the effects. I think the new Dune movie is a good example of that. When you compare it to the old 80s Dune, I really like it. And I like the fact, because if you try and do it exactly like this, it doesn't quite work. That's what Alien Covenant is, right? Where it's like they're trying to do that. The closest you might get, and even this is pretty old now, would be something like Moon. Remember Moon?
Oh, yeah,
and
Moon.
how they made a big song, because I know Ames
yeah.
loved Moon. Yeah, I know. Yeah, so like something like that where it's all practical effects and it's a pretty spooky horror movie in its own right. You know, it's got its own thing. But the whole practical effects thing is like, yeah, it works up to a degree, but you end up kind of, you don't gain anything from it. Like the fact that it's all practical effects is just like, okay, fine, but it doesn't make it any more or less a movie than Alien is, you know. And then if you go CGI, then it's bad CGI time, right? Sooner or later, it's always bad CGI.
Well, Moon was so well done simply because it was David Bowie's son. So he had all of that training.
Yeah, I'm talking about like the practical effects side of that, rather than
he was in charge of all of that.
Yeah, the acting's great in that, and the writing's good, and it's a great movie. But the fact that it's all practical effects is almost like showing off. It's like, oh, look at us, we're all practical effects. Like, okay, but it's a good movie. You could throw in some shitty CGI if you like. We'd let you know. We watched Event Horizon. You can get away with it.
Oh yeah. I was saying, you mentioned about Dune earlier, the new one. Obviously, it's by the same director who did Blade Runner 2049.
2042,
I like Dune a little more than Blade. I like Blade Runner 2049, but I like Dune a little bit more. I feel like it's a better use of his talents, and that's kind of what I'm getting at. Is like he does the new CGI stuff. He's got this really, really strong vision, like stronger than Ridley Scott's, I think. So showing that off is really cool. Like his real artistic look. And with Blade Runner, it's all like, it's a bit like this. Everything's murky and dull and quite desaturated in color. And in Dune, there's quite a lot of stuff that's really bright and vibrant, like desert sand and like bright skies and stuff like that. So like it just felt cooler. It was an even cooler version of stuff than in Blade Runner. I really liked it. And you can do it. That's the point. You couldn't have done that 40 years ago because there was no CGI to speak of. There was the puppetry isn't up to scratch. It can only go so far, and the cameras aren't powerful enough. There's no 4K, so that sort of style of movie didn't really exist back then. I don't think of it in that way because it's like a sci-fi movie. It's a sci-fi movie, and you got lots of shite in between. Like, I don't know, like Prometheus or something. It's like where it's like, but it's just a movie and it's got CGI, but it's not like showing off either of those two things.
No. Look at that. Look at it.
Yeah. I mean, then we got this where it's like fucking Christmas.
Christmas lights.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Here we go.
Ho, ho. Die. What? No, what?
It's a Christmas movie because they used Christmas lights. By the same standard, every episode of Thunderbirds is a Christmas movie.
I was going to say, I mean, obviously we've not got to that bit yet, but it's just nice how haunting this planet is. You've got the environment nowhere. It's just got some form of wind.
Yeah. Where's the wind coming from? This place is uninhabited. It's like Wicker Man. It is like Wicker Man. When we were talking before about old Wicker Man, no, Ames, that's all right. Don't turn it. It's like old Wicker Man. We were talking about how it's like creepy and inhospitable without being outright hostile. Yeah. Because it's like, it is hostile, but it's only nature, you know? It's not like their fault.
Right.
It's the unknown as well. It's
it's that 70s vibe, isn't it? Where it's like you go out, it's like, it's a tough world out there.
Yeah.
Shit happens. As opposed to Alien Covenant, where they're like, oh yeah, the planet's fine. We can totally breathe there. It's like, no, you can't, you fucking idiots. It's an alien planet.
Yeah. Well, it's like, I mean, with other sci-fi films during this time, it was very fantasified planets. This is like a planet, like you said, it's very hostile. There's no air.
That's right. It's not like Lost
grounded.
in Space or Star Trek or Star Wars. Where it's like, we've landed on Golganis 7 and it's got a thriving environment and these are the spleen aliens and they have rubber foreheads. Like, no, you're on a fucking rock. You're on a rock. There's like 47% air at best. And don't try not to look at that horrible vagina-shaped pyramid in the distance.
Yeah. Well, it's like where we landed. Hull.
Hull, yeah, aka Hull.
I mean, there's several episodes where Jean-Luc lands on a planet and actually gets in like an instant massage from the local parlor.
Yeah. It's like, I'm
there's
sorry,
lots
was
of
this the
very
Shore Leave
pretty
episode?
Beverly.
On the floodlights, I feel like celebrating. Just puts on Wham's Last Christmas.
Fucking carol singers outside.
Carol singers.
We can't go anywhere.
Singing out their two mouths.
Oh, the aliens.
All this technology, and he's holding a plastic cup.
Yeah.
I used to have those. Those are the cups you take out for picnics or camping.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
right?
That's it.
It's in a picnic,
70s
lad.
Yes.
If I remember right as well, you know what the real kicker is? I think that's got the Wayland Yutani logo
Yes, it
on
does.
I think
it
that
does.
blue
Well,
logo is...
it's the Wayland one, not the Yutani one.
Oh, okay, it's just Wayland in this
Yeah.
one. Right, yeah. Because even though they mention the company, but they don't mention the name of the company, but it is on all of it. It's on their beer. Like Dallas is having a beer over breakfast, which is a thing in itself, which we didn't even mention. Yeah, it's like, yeah. Oh yeah, look, there's the wings. Is that it? Or is it?
Yeah, it is, yeah. Smoking is cool in the future. It really
In the
is.
far off distant future of the past.
You too, Lambert.
The vapors are now extinct. What?
That's true.
Break out the weapons.
No one vapes anymore.
Yeah.
Would have been funny if someone was doing, like, they made a point of doing that in, like, Prometheus, right? Like, everyone vaped. So it's like in 20 years, in the 20 odd years canonically between Prometheus and Alien, like, vaping had gone out of fashion. Everyone's just smoking cigars again.
It's always meant to be a hint he was a droid there. It was something unusual.
I don't know. It's that's the good thing about it though, isn't it? It's like it's so weird. It's like, why is he doing that? That's a bit weird. But it's not entirely weird. Maybe he's just a bit cold.
No, he's hyping himself up. I mean,
He's prepping himself up to go for a jog.
Yeah.
He's doing it in a really weird, hyper-focused way. What we now
And he's only
like
just
a
got out of
Terminator 2
being
way.
asleep.
Yeah. I think one of my disappointments about Prometheus itself was they didn't really scale back the technology to make
big
it
time.
in line with Alien.
Yeah.
Everything was all touchscreen or holographic,
Yeah.
where this is all very analog, SCART leads and such, and
Yeah, at best. That's right.
Yeah.
well,
VHS.
it's very Red Dwarf.
Yes.
Scott leads in VHS. Yeah.
and I just thought they missed a trick there.
Yeah.
But I know Ridley Scott he's fascinated with current technologies.
Yeah, and it's not even the technology side of it. It's the crudeness of it. You know, you could have crude, you could have like a crude level of technology, like the VHS recording, and still have it look quite nice and lived in. But like, so Prometheus is like, it's not a pleasure barge, is it? Prometheus is, but it's like a really fancy version.
Yeah.
So the justification
it's
is Prometheus
boaty but
is
boat
like,
face.
it's boaty but boat
Yeah.
face, right?
Yeah.
Prometheus is top of the line, and Nostromo is just like Junkertown shite.
Yeah.
And they've had to jury rig it off and on for the last 10 years just to get from A to B and all of that.
It's just like your old Vauxhall Cavalier, isn't it, Joe?
Yeah, that's must be why I love it.
What? Why don't you just fuck off?
What? See, that's always the thing I miss. Is the whole crew.
Yeah, banter.
Yeah,
They
banter.
just
Yeah.
have true banter. Like, we don't see this again for another 25 odd years. It's only like when Firefly comes by. Like, Star Wars is all like thee, thou, and thine must, right? It's almost like archaic. Then Star Trek is all military, and then you had, I don't know, like Babylon 5 and all those doing it again. It was only when we got to Firefly that like the banter came back, and it's like, oh, they're just a load of randos.
But also, it's not just the banter in terms of shit you get on a general basis, but the fact that you've got females in there at the same level of banter.
Yeah, definitely.
Females.
Isn't
What a
it?
crude word.
Well, there's lots of modern films that don't do that.
Yeah, well,
Well,
quite. Yeah.
You don't get much fuss.
No.
You know, unfortunately, the internet's just a noise. Is a noise.
Yeah.
You know, I'd rather watch a film and just enjoy the characters, whatever the background is, or
I
whoever
think,
they are.
weren't all of the characters in Alien written that they could be male or female?
Yeah.
Like Ripley's character before they cast Sigourney Weaver was written
For a man, wasn't it?
with the assumption it'd be a man because of the time, because it's the 70s, so you would normally have male leads. Then they cast Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah.
I think we've discussed
Like
the
I think
Bechdel
Lambert's
test
the only
again.
one. Yeah, sorry. Go on.
I think we've discussed the Bechdel test before.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure this film actually cuts it.
Not
But
quite, but it's close.
it's close.
Oh man, nerding out because I know there's a scene where Lambert and Ripley talk when they're thinking about Ash doing weird, dodgy shit later. And I think it's only in the extended edition. I don't think it's in the regular one. So I don't
remember
so it depends on whether it's the extended edition, not whether it.
This is the original cut, I think. So
it's only 2 hours long, so it's not.
So we don't
it's
have
not
the
extended.
super creepy extra scene. We don't have the egg scene.
no, we don't.
Oh,
I was debating.
I'll add it in later. Oh, I love that scene.
Add it in post.
So good. Yeah.
It's that scene. Okay.
Yeah.
Will you add it in the right place though? Or you just randomly
Just shove it in the end. Yeah, fuck it.
Make
Randomly
a
add it
relevant
in
comment.
Oh, look
about
at
the right
that.
timestamp.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
There
come
we go.
on.
It's only a model.
Hating.
Doesn't matter.
It's just so haunting, though.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like it.
Just to see something like
I've never
that's
seen
why I
anything
love-
like it other than in my pants.
Yeah. But that's the thing. It's like because Geiger was such a new style. You know, Geiger's work was a new style to
Yeah, it's
behold. You know,
crazy.
and it's you just see so many people replicate it or just don't do that anymore. But
Yeah.
it's such a unique design.
Here's the VHS-y type stuff. So this stuff persists no matter how old the movie gets, because it's just like they're on a shitty planet. They're using decades-old technology, like relative to their own stuff. So yeah, it doesn't matter how like far in the future you get.
I'm going back to the console.
Which one, the Mega Drive or the Super Nintendo?
I was gonna say he's going all the way back to the console. Bye.
Way to go. It looks like the console's coming to him.
Hang on, I've got to get back to this console.
Who left this horseshoe here?
Oh, it's my ginger. My other ginger. I'm looking for that.
And that's another thing. No one has ever tried to replicate that. No one can. I don't think anyone can make that VHS static anymore, which is a shame because it's
Of course
good.
they can. They just get a VHS player.
Ah.
Alien Isolation did it. I'm pretty sure the movie VHS did it. The clue's in the name.
Enter my door, vagina. See, when I was young, when I first saw this, I actually thought this ship was cocooned inside, like a hive. But no, there was an actual ship interior.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
But that wind sound is so haunting. I love it.
Yeah. Spooky.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
I was
film.
wondering how long it was going to be until that came out.
So when do the predators appear in this film?
Many films
Yeah.
later.
They're in it right now. They're just
And do we throw a flare at it?
They're watching. They're outside.
Yeah. Years. Oh shit! Predator 1 didn't even come out by this point. Predator 1 comes out like 2 years later, doesn't it?
No, 1987. So probably
Oh, Jesus, like nearly 10 years later.
Wow.
Fucking hell.
The far distant future of 1987.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not even got creepy yet, but I'm still.
No.
My hackles are
No,
up.
she doesn't like it.
It's a spooky.
It's the anticipation, isn't it?
It is,
Yeah.
yeah,
You know,
you know
you know
what's
what's
coming.
coming. Yeah. You just want them to be like, just no, just go away, don't do this.
No, you fools.
Fuck off, fuck off, fuck off.
Here he is.
Why are
It's
you
the
in
guy.
In
here?
all his majesty.
It's
The space
Santa.
donkey. It's Santa. It's a Christmas movie.
Hooray!
There's his beard. Oh no, wait, that's his ribcage. See what's left of
Such
it.
a
It's
gorgeous,
the Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah,
such a gorgeous piece of.
yeah, it's
Oh,
awesome.
it is lovely.
I remember that's kids in the suits at this point.
Yeah,
Make it look even bigger.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think
Did
one
they
of them
do
is
that?
Ridley Scott's son. I think,
Oh, that's quite
or
cool.
daughter, maybe, I don't know.
Mm.
But yeah, they used kids in suits instead to make it like here when you can't see the
Yeah.
faces when they're just
Yeah,
looking
you can
around.
see the proportions.
Oh,
Yeah, the
yeah,
proportions are slightly off,
They
right?
They are
Right.
like child proportions.
Yeah.
It's a weird shame that they didn't stick too close to this design with Prometheus.
There's another thing.
Mm.
Yeah, that's it. Where it's like, these are exosuits. Like, oh, really? I want them to be weird elephant guys.
Yeah.
There's quite a few places where they do get that as well. few Alien versus Predator games and books, kind of bring the space jockeys, as they were called, then back.
Isn't the chair is empty in Prometheus, isn't it?
Yeah, he sits in the chair. Yeah. Which is
but the thing is, the
weird in
arms
itself.
are so out of proportion for me. It's like it doesn't make sense because this guy, his arms massively long.
Yeah. And they do. I love this little shot here. They just zoom in on like the empty thing, and it's like you can almost imagine the thing like blinking at you or some gross like jump scary thing. Yeah.
Piss it out. I mean, how big was this ship, really?
Well, exactly. Yeah. It's ridiculously sized.
It's just a shame I don't think we'll ever get to see what happened after Covenant. You know, where these
I would assume not, because they did leave on a whole like we're going to do one more to.
It was supposed to be Awakening
Prometheus story.
Yeah.
Are we going to get Neil Blomkamp's thing, or is that just
no? That's been shelved completely now because
that's a shame.
Because Scott Prick Ridley just
right,
it was on him.
He was like, no,
it was like no, you're not going to make that film. You're not going to make you're not going to make a better film than me. No,
don't make me look bad.
See, look, there's vaping smoke everywhere here. This is why you don't vape, kids. Just smoke healthy cigarettes.
You become eggs. You become like eggs.
Yeah, you vape, you become an egg.
You wouldn't want that, kids.
I fucking love these effects, though.
Yeah.
So nice.
It's just
how they managed to do that. I just don't know what making that look like the smoke's contained underneath the laser.
Yeah.
No, it's literally a laser light.
It's just a little laser light, isn't it? Exactly.
Across a smoke floor.
Okay. Oh, fail army! I love how he kicks one and it moves. And that's the one that doesn't get out. He's just like, no, I'm sleeping. I don't want to come out yet. I'm not ready.
Not hungry today.
No. I'm not in a hugging mood.
Did you not ready see the sign? No cold claw lift, please.
I'm not going to deep throat anyone today.
Oh man, let me just headbutt all of these things. They look great. They're so juicy.
This one looks like a freshly baked Cornish pasty.
I don't know if you guys notice this, but do you know some of the sweat spots of water just go upward?
Yeah, they do. It's a really weird thing in this.
Really creepy.
Yeah,
look,
they go the wrong way for no reason.
Because it's disconcerting.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then it's semi-translucent, which they never are again. They never make them semi-translucent.
Such a good effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's moving.
Yeah, look, so you just see it moving and everything. Yeah. It's got like the prop has a glass bit or something.
And you don't want to watch Gremlins?
Well, I'm used to this now. Yeah.
You're used to this. This is fine.
Yeah. Hey, I wonder what this bit is.
Oh!
What does this part do?
Let me stick my face in it.
Why would you do that?
My helmet fits perfectly into this thing.
It really does, doesn't it?
Can I put my shoes in this?
Chicken.
I'm going to wear it.
Yeah, it's just...
I'm going to wear it like a hat.
Give me all your kisses. But yeah, the effects
and
the real meaty, gooey is so good.
Yeah. I don't even see off it. Now we're like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
Wait. Go back to the thing. What's happening? And we're just like, just a slow cut and everything's fine.
Yeah.
It makes you wonder what people's first reaction to seeing that in the cinema was like.
Well, to hear like Wikipedia and whatnot saying like there was vomiting in the aisles.
Yeah.
People fainted. They started calling out Satan's name.
Someone pissed, shat and puked and jizzed at the same time, you know.
The guy took a poop on me out of fear.
I'm just not sure that's physically possible.
You're right, Ames.
Someone just pooped in my pants.
Was it the vomit, the poop, the wee, and the jizz at the same time? That done it?
Yeah. Calm assertion that's not physically possible.
Why is this? Oh God! Oh, why is this happening? This is what happens when you
No,
get
I
to
don't think I
Tesco
will.
back in the start of the pandemic.
Let me in. No, I don't think I will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the
Have
thing
you
is,
got
if you
Done.
if you get COVID, you're not going to piss, shit, and jizz yourself at the same time.
I don't know. I've heard reports
Well,
on
you
that,
never
but they
know,
got
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Oh,
It just doesn't fit their chins. It's so
No,
weird, isn't
not
it?
at
Yeah.
all. Especially in like,
Yeah.
breaks all the COVID rules that we've been taught.
Yeah.
Really not.
Andy Holmes just wearing. He's not wearing anything under that smock. That's also quite.
Yeah,
he's like a hospital
Look,
gown.
yeah. Like if they panned the
Just-
camera down, you'd see his butt.
Yeah. It's like bum crack exposed.
Yeah. He's like giving the whole thing like, yes, it's some kind of alien organism. Yes, it's perfect. It's bad. You see his ass.
I'm going
Look,
for
they
the
can see
operation
their
later.
butts. They're just talking. Like we
Yeah.
cut to what Ripley and Co can see.
Yeah.
Just like flapping in the
Staring.
wind.
See a drip of white milk coming out of Ash's arse. Wait a second. Wait a second.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
He
Was
came,
he
he
doing
came
that?
out of his ass.
That's where they got the milk from.
Yeah.
That's why the coffee tastes nutty.
This is not almond milk, damn it.
Well, he's fucked.
Yep.
take that chance. Just cut it off.
Amputate everything. What?
Amputates his arms and legs.
Yeah.
But it's on his face. I don't
Yeah,
care.
You just cut everything away and just leave the
Leave
face
his
on
head
there.
with the face I got. That was solve it.
Yeah.
Just put this pencil over it.
This was a good effect as well.
This is great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
The scrambled egg is melting through.
They captured him.
It was such a good idea. Ass of
Yeah.
it, like, who would thunk it?
It's just like they went through and it's like, right, well, let's make sure that you can't kill it. You can't do this. You can't do that. You can't do that.
Mm.
Done. Well, how are they going to win? They aren't.
I do love a movie where no one survives.
Yeah.
It's got to
Yeah.
be said.
The classic depressing 70s movies.
Well, no, they did a number of them in the 90s as well. So
They did go back to the idea. Yeah.
Mm.
Which ones were those then?
I'll tell you what comes to mind. It's not 90s, but what is that? The one with the gypsy curse.
Drag Me to Hell?
Yeah.
Yes, Drag Me to Hell. Well remembered. Yes, Drag Me to Hell was a nice
2000
depressing
something.
one. It Follows, also kind of a
Yeah,
depressing
it
one.
follows, yeah.
Yeah.
Apocalyptic ones as well in the 90s with like Dante's Peak and those kind of movies, which I
Dante's
think
Oh,
we've talked
Armageddon.
about before.
Deep
Yeah.
Rising.
Yeah.
The Core. I mean, that was just depressing because it was so shit.
Mars
Definitely.
Attacks. Did they like?
Mars Attacks has a good
they
ending.
kinda-
Remember
yeah,
with all the
yeah,
music?
Yeah, yeah,
Tom
Quite a lot of
Jones.
people die in it though.
they do.
Well, this is a different kind of porn you're watching here, mate.
Yeah, artery porn. I
Yeah.
love it.
That looks like the most uncomfortable
Those
seat.
eyes and a mouth, isn't it? Is that meant to be the xenomorph?
I've just thought it was his. No, I thought it was just his arteries or whatever.
Mm.
His blood passage.
Main
Fuck
question: can I fuck it? What?
I don't know yet.
So you're not going to see any more of that. So fuck you.
that. Again, the Wayland like prototype logo, that blue eagle above the screen.
It's funny how like the first film has accent designs that get incorporated into
Yeah,
a I don't know identity in future films.
the little things that can get expanded. Yeah,
Mm.
Well, no, it's just the fact that the designers of those logos and stuff like this weren't involved in the post-production, so it wasn't accentuated enough.
Ah, okay.
but then they
Um,
chose to build on it as time went on for future
Yeah.
movies and make it a thing. Yeah, it's always fun to see all that.
So many switches and dials. So fun.
Please don't do it.
I just want to push
What?
them all.
Yeah.
What does this do?
So
What
many
does this do? What does this do?
switches.
What does that do?
No labels.
Is
He's
there
just in
candy
a
inside
lift
this
right
one?
now. Yeah.
Quarantine, you risk everybody's life.
I like to wear my jumper underneath my shirt.
I like a jumper made out of hospital bandages.
Yes.
That is what they look like.
Risk for
So you know I'm a doctor.
size.
It's either that or nothing at all in a hospital gown. Which do you prefer?
Put the bandages on
Bandages
right
jumper.
now.
Bandages jumper. Yeah.
You know, I had a dream I was a hobbit once.